your family doing in Somerville? Did they have to leave? I'm sorry, Goose Creek. Did they leave and have to come up here during the flood?
I mean, I ain't really got no family in Goose Creek, but my folks down there in the Low Country, they all right. They was all right during the
Did they
storm.
come up here during some of the flood?
Nah, they all stayed down there, so everybody was good.
How is it, Javon, after kind of an unplanned bye week, what was the focus like during that period once you guys knew you weren't going to play on Saturday?
Well, I mean, we were still locked in regardless, Instead of, game planning, we kind of focused on us. We've had some pretty good practices that week that we didn't have a game, so there was a lot of competition going on, guys competing, going after it. So,
Did you guys get to watch the Notre Dame Vandy game or just watch film from it?
I have. I thought they played well until they came up short a few plays, but I thought they played them pretty well. You know what I'm saying? They got a pretty good quarterback. So.
Muschamp said the practices were good too. What do you classify as a good practice? What do you need to see for practice to be good?
Well, in every competition, we stopping the offense and making them run against them. That's a good practice to me. So if we don't stop the offense when we have competitions, it's not a good practice for me. So.
Taylor got to make his NFL debut this past weekend. Have you talked to him since?
I haven't talked to him, but I watched the game. I think he had about 26 snaps, so he looked pretty good out there. He looked comfortable, like he'd been there for a long time. So I like watching him. I'm proud of him. So I look up to him.
How would you grade the defense through 2 games, and what do you feel like you guys have to work on moving forward?
I just feel like we need to be more physical, like all around, including myself. I just feel like we haven't played to our full potential yet. So, how do I think I played? We talking about like when the last 2 games.
Yeah, just his first couple of games.
I'm pretty. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Have you graded out pretty well?
I don't know, man. I don't remember.
How do you see JJ and Rick respond after the Georgia game, and how do you feel like that experience will benefit them going into their careers?
I mean, those guys, they work hard. So, I think they respond pretty well after, things like that. So they work pretty hard, regardless of the outcome of anything. So.
What was the attitude of the defense after the Georgia game? Were you guys down, or did a wounded pride, or how did you feel after the game?
I can't really talk about that. I want to talk about Marshall for me. I know you're not Marshall. I talk about Vanderbilt. My bad. I'm a week behind. That's my fault.
A season behind.
Yeah.
How weird was that, prepping for a game and getting all ready for that and then kind of just having to hang around here and, practice all that kind of stuff?
It was weird. It felt like we ain't played a game in about 75 days. So, I'm just ready to get back and play a game, you know what I'm saying? It was, for me, it was weird. I never really experienced that before. But, I feel like we handled it well as a group, you know what I'm saying?
Can those competitive practices you talked about kind of fill in for the experience of not having a game, or is it more you kind of wanted to get out there, play, get the taste of Georgia out of your mouth kind of thing?
I got the taste out of my mouth after the game. We scrapped it. Game is over. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But, those practices, practice is practice, and a game is a game. So that's how I think about it. You always want to practice good, but there ain't nothing like a game. So.
How much do you have forward to getting on a road and going and kind of you guys against the world mentality in a hostile environment?
I like playing at home better, but playing on the road is cool, but I always like playing at home better. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a sense if the unexpected time off is good or bad, or will you not know until you play again?
I'm not sure, but I feel like we ain't really took a step off, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we ain't really slowed down since, regardless of no game or a game, we ain't really took a step backwards. So.
What stands out to you about Kyle Shermer, Vanderbilt's quarterback?
I mean, he can get the ball. He can get the ball to his receivers. You know, that's one thing. You know, he's the leader of that offense. You know, he gets everything. He makes a lot of checks and things like that when you watch. You know what I'm saying? He'll go under center, make a lot of checks and things like that, change a lot of things. So I think he communicates pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely he can sling the ball. Definitely, that's the main thing.
Is it more difficult for you guys when you're going up against an experienced quarterback versus a guy who hasn't had a lot of snaps? Or how do y'all approach that?
I mean, I'm not really sure. You know, I kind of take them all the same way. You know, they can all go out there. If they out there on the field, you know, they must be out there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I take them all the same way.
Will Shermer change things up more than anybody you play at quarterback?
I'm not sure. You know, he'll just look at his keys and, you know, change up the run. I guess they like to run it to the bubble a lot. You know, so I mean, we'll see.
Does he strike you as his reputation is he's a very intelligent guy? That's it. That's his strength. Can you see that on
You can tell. You know, you can tell. He's looking around, making points, doing things. I can't tell what he's saying, but you can tell he's a very intelligent guy. You can tell he really knows his game. So.
Does that put more pressure on you guys to disguise longer, or do you just do what you do normally? It doesn't affect you?
I mean, I don't think it affects the front. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do regardless. We ain't gonna change nothing. We gonna stick with the game plan. So whatever we gotta do, whatever we got in the game plan, we just gonna go out there and execute it no matter what. So.
Other things on the defensive line without DJ. Want him, and how have you seen some of the younger guys step up? I guess with now 2 weeks to prepare.
I mean, without him, you know, it's a big loss. You know, it's just it's a big loss without him. You know, but yeah, I think the younger guys behind him is preparing the right way and doing all the right stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen Danny Fennell, I guess, maybe step up a little bit more in practice, and what does he bring to your, I guess, front seven?
Danny's just Danny, you know what I'm saying? He always gonna do him, you know what I'm saying, regardless if DJ was there or not. He gonna do what he got to do regardless.
Javon, Nashville, the center of country music. How would you describe your relationship with country music?
I ain't really got none. I mean, I don't really. I know a country song, but I don't really know who sing it. But that's about it. It go like you can take a ride on a big green tractor, something faster, and I don't know who's singing, but I like that song. That's probably one of the only songs I like.